Good morning, my dear students. During our last few classes, we have been doing our revision classes. And students, in the last class, we have finished revising the contents that we have done from our grammar book. So that's why, students, today we are proceeding to the revision of the Part A book. And today we are going to start the revision of Part A book with the very first chapter which is named as Who Will Be Named Down. Now students, at first let me read out the story for all of you. Long, long ago, in the land of Manipur, there lived a Ningdao and Lema. They were loved dearly by the people. The king and queen, on their part, never stopped thinking about their Miam, their people. Our Miam should be happy. There should be peace in our land. Everybody should live in harmony. Not only the people, but also the birds, animals, and trees. The king and queen had no children. Give our Ningdao and Lema a son. O Almighty, give them a son. Then one day the Lema gave birth to a son. The people were happy. They came to see their future king. They didn't know they would be celebrating the next year and the next. Now their beloved king and queen had 3 sons, Sana Jauba, Sana Emma, and Sana Tomba. 12 years later, a daughter was born. She was such a lovely child, soft and beautiful inside. She was loved by one and all. We will call her Sana Tombi. The years went by and the children grew up. The king grew old. One day he gathered all his subjects. It is now time I name the Thungi Ningdao, the future king. But O Ningdao, what is there to decide? Sana Jauba, your eldest son, will be our future king. Well, that's how it happened in old days. The eldest son always became the king. But times have changed. So let us select the one who is the most worthy of becoming king. And so there was a contest for the 3 boys, a horse race. Whoever reached the Khongen, the banyan tree, first would be declared the future king. They all reached the finish line at the same time. There was great excitement, but one question still remained, that who would be the Thungi Ningthao? Such fine horsemen. You have proved that you are expert horsemen. Now do something different, each of you, so that we can decide who will be the future king. The boys bowed, looked at each other and smiled. All the while they were thinking. So student, we shall read up to this much today. Now let me give you the summary of these few pages. So student, the story is about a Ningdao and a Lema of Manipur. And student, Ningdao means a king and Lema is the queen. Means we are going to read a story about the king and queen of the Manipur. So this king and queen, they used to love their people a lot. And the people also, they used to love their king and they always wanted that their king would soon become a father of a son. And one day God had listened to them. And the Lama gave birth to a son, and they named the son Sana Jauba. And after that, in the following next 2 years, the Lama gave birth to two another sons, and they had been named as Sanaima and Sanatomba. Then, after a gap of long 12 years, they gave birth to a small girl child whose name was Sanatombi. And Sanatombi was such a lovely child. She was loved by each and every person of the kingdom. Then years passed by, and the king and queen, as well as their children, they grew old altogether. Then one day, the king, he gathered all his subjects and told that now it is time to decide that who will be the future Ningthao, means the future king of the kingdom. And one of the subjects told the king that what is there to decide? Everyone knows that the eldest son, that is Sarajawa, will be the future king of the kingdom. But no, the Ningthao had some other plans in his mind. He told his subjects that in old days the eldest son would have become the future king, but now the days have changed. That's why they will not follow the old tradition, but instead they will make the future king the person who will be the most deserving. That's why the king came up with an idea. As he has 3 sons, so he gave an idea of conducting a horse race among the 3 sons. And the out of these 3 sons, the one who will reach the Kongyang, means the banyan tree, first would be declared as the future king. After that, the contest started. But all the 3 boys, Sanajoba, Sanaema and Sanatomba, they reached the finishing line at the same time. The subjects, they become very much excited, but again remain the same question that who will be the future kingdom, as all of them, they reached the line at the same time. Then the king and the queen, they had another new idea. Now they asked their boys to do something different so that it will become easy for them to decide the future Ningthao of the kingdom. Then the boys bowed at each other, looked at each other, and they started thinking. So student, this much we have read today, and what happened, what did the 3 sons did after that, and who became the future Ningthao, we will read it in tomorrow's class. Now student, let me give you the important word meanings from these few pages that we have read today. So the word meanings from these 3 pages are: number A, Ningthao, which means king; number B, Lema, which means queen; number C, Miam, which means the people; the number D is Thungi Ningthao, which means future king; and number E is worthy, which means deserving. So here are the important word meanings. So student, this much will be enough for today's discussion, and in tomorrow's class we shall read the next parts of the chapter. So this is the end of our today's class, students. Thank you so much for watching this video.